Ingo, drop out. Drop out. Good? I'm already live.
Hello everybody, my name is Rob Corboy. I'm the principal here at St Brendan's College here in Yeppoon. The college has a wonderful reputation of being a leader in boys' education here in Queensland. We are blessed to have a fantastic staff here at the college who are committed to excellence in the teaching and learning program. We have a reputation of producing decent young men, that rounded and grounded, strong mind, gentle hearts, that sense of gentleman, the gentle but manly.
We talk a lot about SBC family here at St Brendan's. Come join us.
It's truly a fantastic place to work.
People you meet here are the people you're going to remember.
We're a community of learners. Our staff are supported in their teaching journeys to select professional development that they're motivated by and passionate about.
As I mentioned, we have an outstanding and diverse academic program, and as well as an extensive extracurricular program that gives boys the opportunity to grow into young men full of knowledge, faith and respect.
We have a proactive pastoral care program underpinned by the ethos of Edmund Rice. When you work here, you will experience and feel the connection that permeates through our community.
From laundry, catering and ground staff, teaching, heads of department and administration, we all have a role to play in who we are today.
More than education, we are proud that young men leave our college with a brotherhood and belonging for life. Come join us.
I've been teaching here for 7 years, and the thing I most enjoy is when you go downtown and the boys just walk up to you and say hello.
Having a multi-million-dollar STEM hub allows the students to really innovate and get into their projects with technology. It's really revolutionised my teaching strategies. I'm loving working here, I have been for the past 7 years, and I love the way that the school is really supportive of 21st century learning practices.
Come join us!
There are many things that are unique about St Brendan's. You will find old boys still connected to the college. We have the only school-based rodeo program in the nation and an annual rodeo each year. We provide really amazing experiences for our staff and our students. The people that work here are fiercely committed and bleed the green and gold. We are sprawled at the base of Mount Barmoya on 300 acres on the Capricorn coast, nestled among beautiful gardens and abundant sporting fields. Every opportunity is at our fingertips and there is space to grow. As one of the 15 old boys on staff at the college, I invite you to come and join us.
One of the great things about working at St Brendan's is the location. It provides a great coastal lifestyle. Yeppoon's got all the natural charms like the Keppel Islands, Byfield National Park and all the uncrowded beaches that people come here on holidays for. But it is big enough now that there are so many other options for locals and things to be involved in the community. Just thinking about staff that work here at St Brendan's, we've got people involved in musicals, perform in bands, players and officials across all the football clubs in town, netballers, triathletes, rowers, sailors, surfers. It's a great place to live, especially for those with kids, their sport for choice.
At St Brendan's College, you're able to connect with people in a culture of collaboration, growth and innovation. It truly is a great place to work. I invite you to come and join us.
Come join us.
Come join us.
Come join us!
So you can see. Yeah, okay. They're not going to do it. It's live now. It's already live. It's been live all day? No. So I'm just going to turn your mic now. So it's off now. So. I thought you found them. Hi, how's it going? All good. Let's give it a shake.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Webb Park, Yeppoon. It's awesome to be here. We have today the St Brendan's College First 13 taking on the St Brendan's Old Boys. Should be a fantastic affair. Lovely day down in here in Yeppoon for the Pine Fest happening today. It's exciting. Two sides not far from coming out onto the field, onto this luscious green field. Freshly cut grass, which is looking magnificent. My name's Dominic Draper and I'm joined by Year 12 student, Jet Ballard. Jet, how do you feel?
I feel great about this. I think it's a great turnout, a great field, it's looking good, and we're in for a good game of footy.
Yeah, certainly. Should be a good game of footy. With all the grade 12s in the first 13 side playing today, so it should be a rugged affair. The referee's blowing the whistle. Both teams will be, funnily enough, wearing the green and gold. So, funnily enough, green and gold, the Old Boys coming out onto the field now. Green on top, yellow on the bottom. Looks a little bit similar to Broncos jersey, but in the green and gold. And the first 13, they're actually going to be wearing their Indigenous jersey today. It does have the green chevron, green and gold chevron on the front with the Indigenous design as well. So they'll be out here very shortly. They'll be looking after each other out on the field, hopefully, and it should be played in good spirits. But it is a very, very good crowd here, and exciting here. That you can feel the buzz, you can feel, the people getting pumped up. So the two sides, the St Brendan's College side, first 13, they're going to be easy to call because they're numbered 1 to 20, whereas the Old Boys, they're numbered 1 to 13, then 1 to 13. So apologies if we make any mistakes, but right now the boys are going to line up. They're going to be conducting a minute silence for St Brendan's College student Reese Yaw. His uncle's playing in the Old Boys today, and dedicating this now out to his nephew Reese. Yeah, minute of silence there, a memory reassure. I am excited to see the young gentleman who's captain of the old boys side, Shane Rolls, senior from 1987. So Shane, looking forward. He's out there and he'll be wearing the number 10. It's awesome to see him out there representing the side. Sprinkling of ages throughout the old boys side. Some recent old boys and 1987. Not a bad effort from young Shane to be out there playing. And it looks like Mitch Wyatt is going to be kicking off for us. Mitchie, senior 2002, with the St Brennan's first 13 to receive the ball. Mateo Tapo Bond taking the ball forward, trying to assert their dominance early as the old boys. Coming across towards the middle of the field, Blake who has many interests, one of them being hunting bush pigs, so good work to Blake. And the ball's gone on the ground, so not a great start, and standing coach Glenn Minto will not be happy with that from the first 13 point of view, with the People's Immortal Scott Binot not being here today. This game will be played in 3 20-minute thirds. What did you think at the start, Chet?
I just thought the nerves got to them. You know, they just got to settle in this game. It's a big crowd. You know, I think they should get the job done. Just got to settle into it.
The old boys on the attack going through. I believe that's young Matty Hackett playing in the 7, 2011 senior. Go towards the middle of the field. Darren Mapp, former Canberra Raider and Bronco and Shark, taking the ball forward, senior from 1997. Going over Mitch Wyatt, looking for space. Oh! Jacob O'Brien, who has sold a lot of raffle tickets today, as unfortunately was probably a little bit too deep then. Jacob being a 2013 senior. I'm joined here now by the illustrious, and I'm a little devastated he's not out there, Bradley Nevin. Bradley, thoughts?
I'm excited for today. I just thought I'd come and share with your viewers. You'll notice there's no kicking tees being used. We've reverted to the old school bucket of sand, and none of the players out there know what's going on.
They wouldn't have a clue. They wouldn't. The young boys especially wouldn't know what's going on. It's never been seen. But mate, there had been a lot of calls last night at the dinner for you to play today. Is there a reason you're not out there? I know the Nevins are represented. Unfortunately, the Busbys aren't, which was put to me. There's not one Busby out there today, so there is a Nevin. But you know, what is the true reason why you're not out there?
Yeah, look, they're getting a bit younger and a bit harder and a bit faster. So I've woken up, smelt the roses and thought, I'm done. It's very disappointing we don't have a Busby represented. And I did put a late call out to Patrick this morning and he ghosted me.
Oh, well, yeah, which is very unlike him. He could come down at half time and run out there. So, but someone said there won't be many dummies thrown today because Pat's not here. So, but it is. Someone pointed out to me as I walked in that the Busbys aren't represented. But yeah, so it should be good. So ball handling hasn't been the order of the day so far, and the first 13 looking a little bit slick, looking to try and use their pace on the old boys, but. Bradley, last night's dinner was really good, and it was good to see the 83, 73 seniors and then also the 98 seniors who were doing their 25th anniversary. It was good to see those people come back and get involved in the evening.
Yeah, it's outstanding attendance, over 200 people to the Sportsman's dinner. Gordon Tallis and Greg Ritchie were amazing, funny, and what's more important is that the old boys were there from those eras that you just mentioned. Still mates after all this time, getting back together and having a yarn and telling a few more lies.
Yeah, a lot more lying was going on last night. So one of the other interesting parts for me was that in the first 13, they've scored. That is a try from Big Jake Pearce. Scored. Couldn't get his hands on the ball there. I think it's Tommy Effany is that Tom? From 2015. So he'd look to try and clean it up, but the first 13 are over. 4-0. I'm not sure that whoever's coaching the side, well, Shane Rolls won't be happy as the captain to go behind at this point.
There's 26 coaches out there at the moment, so none of them will be happy. You can see there's quite a few subs being made already. I don't know if the hooks come out or they've self-hooked.
I think there's a lot of self-hooking going to be going on today. But as I was saying, it was really good. The one that got me last night was the 73. They had a cohort of 45 students and they had over 20 at the reunion. So that's absolutely amazing to have that happen. You know, it shows the camaraderie and the mateship that they've still hold on to.
Yeah, that's right. It's amazing that they still come back and want to see each other and talk to each other. And that's the purpose of the Old Boys Dinner and, in fact, today, to show these kids who are leaving Year 12 that there's an alumni out there where you go to St Brendan's and you're mates for life. And that's what we're built on and will always be built on.
Yeah, being an old boy, it is certainly one of the things that you don't sort of realise until you're out of the school, is the connection that you have and meeting someone, and once they find out you're an old boy and they weren't there at the same time as you, it sort of starts a relationship already. You have things that in common that have happened to you, and so yeah, no, it was really good to see those boys last night.
Yeah, and further on from last night, you look around the ground today and the number of people who've turned out to watch this spectacle, and you get a great appreciation of the spirit of St Brendan's.
Yeah, it's certainly really well done by the Old Boys Foundation. You know, it's great. The field looks amazing from the Seagulls. They've done a really good job, and you know, the crowd here is massive. Try and get a park. It is just ridiculous outside. So if you're watching at home thinking I might duck down for the second half, probably walk.
Yeah, indeed, and get your steps up. That's for sure.
Get your steps up. That is definitely the case. So the Old Boys' defence has sort of been, you know, retreating quite a lot, and the ball. Oh, so they're not big on catching the ball, but I think that was young Anselm Fadiaki, and a fair shot being put on there. Jacob O'Brien, Ray White, am I right in saying that?
Yeah, Ray White Yapoon, Jacob O'Brien, so any real estate needs, go see Jacob.
Yeah, Paulie Minno's really impressed with that, but it's great to have sponsors on board.
You've got to have options. Jacob's a wonderful old boy, and Paul and the Minnows have been involved in St Brendan's for a long time and great supporters of the school.
Yeah, certainly. So the Sammy Holzheimer, Yapoon Seagulls skipper. Oh, nice dummy. That looked very much like yourself there, Bradley.
I've taught him everything he knows, not everything I know.
Exactly, that's the thing. So tackle 5, it's flicked out the back. We'll need a bounce here, the Old Boys. No, not that one. So unfortunately, they're gone. And I was talking to Mr. Kaplik, the director of rugby league, and he's wearing his 95 jersey, and he was saying the Old Boys should be wearing cloth.
The kids these days have no idea of the pain we went through. The wet jerseys that weighed 50 kilos, but anyway, we learnt, made us stronger. I don't know that they're too happy, the Old Boys today. The jerseys are a little bit bigger. They seem to have this trend of wanting to wear their little brothers' jerseys.
Yeah, they do. Some of the Old Boys really like the tight stuff. Shane Rolls in particular, he likes to have the sleeves rolled up.
Yeah, Jace O'Neill in particular, he's not happy either. It's a bit big on him. He likes to have it painted on, so he's had a bit of constructive criticism for me. I'll take that on board. Thanks, Jace.
Well, he'll probably get his own tailor in next year to probably take the sleeves in. So, but it's all in a bit of good fun. Oh, he's being thrown around there, and number 12, Chris Hughes, a 97 senior. Good to see him out there.
I hear he's running around on one leg and the shoulder, but please don't tell the first 13 that. I'll target him a bit more.
No doubt there is quite a lot of stories for the boys out there with injuries sustained throughout their life. So yeah, but it's good to see Chris there, and he's also working up at the school at the moment as a boarding supervisor.
Any of the teachers, Sammy Holzheimer, I think Ethan Jackson spent a stint up there, and Hughesy, they've always got a target painted on their back when they come and play in these games, don't they?
They certainly do. I do know that they have been talking up belting Sam Holzheimer, and the one thing I know is it is extremely hard to belt Sam Holzheimer.
Yeah, redback. He doesn't seem to get squashed, does he?
No, he doesn't. That's the thing. And the Old Boys showing a bit of old stuff here. Jace O'Neill. Oh, and he's been stripped of the ball. And he's going to be called back for a knock on. So, bit of trickery. It might have been the jersey being too loose.
I think he had his pocket picked there. Jason will have to go back to the drawing board, I'd say.
Yes, he did look like he was trying to throw it out of the back, but, so luckily for the old boys there, and the talisman, Mitchy White, he's come off. But he's looking all right. He's not hobbling.
No, he probably just needed a break, the old fella. Bearing in mind he's probably looking to go around again at the age of 54 next year to play A grade again. Well done, Mitch.
Well done, Mitch. I think he's won now 306 premierships, so it's good on him. It's good to see him still playing the game and he is an amazing footballer.
He's an ambassador for rugby league. He's a journeyman. He works out in the West. He plays for country towns. He's played for, comes back and plays in the old boys. If there's a face of rugby league for Central Queensland, it's Mitch White.
So the man who's complained about his jersey has got over. So Jace O'Neill has scored for the old boys. Very good. It was very Yapoon Seagull-esque. It went through basically their A-grade side just then, their back line. So they threw it to each other. So it went from Sam to Will to Jace. So, combinations certainly help.
So it's switched on a little bit now. Need to get in front, then put the cue in the rack after that. Complacency might come to get him in the 60th minute. Yeah.
Yes, the 60th minute. You definitely. So we're not going to 80. No. That's been quite widely agreed upon by the old boys. So
is this the AFL rule where you score a goal, you've got to come off?
Yeah, definitely today. You score, you're off.
By assist and you're off as well?
Yeah, well, yes, definitely. There's only ever one bloke I've seen in old boys who never came off. Only one, and unfortunately he's not here today.
No, Patrick. Oh, sorry, did I say his name out loud?
Oh, well.
Wish you were here, Patrick.
Yeah, we wish you were here, Patrick. So, he normally just doesn't come off the field. Refuses. And it's been his whole career.
And we love him for it.
Oh, and it is good. It's one of the things that's known. It is clearly known that he's going to be on the field. So, unfortunately, a miss there from young Marriott. So the score is 6-4 to the first 13. So it's gotten a bit real. We've been playing for about 12 minutes. So exciting stuff happening here. Thanks, Bradley. I'll let you get back in. I know you're swamped. You've done a lot of good things. So good to see you. If you come back, I'll grab you again. So thanks heaps, Bradley. So the first 13 looking to kick off into the wind. And that's gone out on the full. So not a bad start for the old boys. So not a bad start at all. So Jet, what's been your thought process on the footy? Did you expect this from the old boys?
Absolutely. I think the old boys, they're a tough bunch. They got a lot of Seagull players in there who had a good season this year. And I think they would just really lift the team, had a few winners in it.
Yeah, certainly. So there is a bit of combination out there. There is a couple of Seagulls players, but they all get stuck in and have a go. So the old boys, now they're on the attack, taking the ball forward. And they're going down the right-hand side. Oh, Jacob O'Brien has scored. And look at him, he's definitely scored. He is strutting. So a nice try there and a really good pass. I think it was from Jeffrey Russell. Jeffrey, great ball from Jeffrey there, senior from 2010, putting the boys over. So it shows that kicking the ball out on the full off the kickoff is not going to be the best thing for you. So what did you think of that play there? Looked fantastic.
Oh, absolutely, it looked sharp. It was obviously off an error. It's a bit windy out here, so Banjo should have compensated for that kick. But I think they capitalised well, the old boys, and they're on the attack now. They're on the roll.
Yeah, well, I was actually at dinner with Banjo's mum and dad last night. They sat at my table, and it was good to catch up with them. Connor was Banjo's dad, was a year above me at school, so it was good to catch up with them, and they were quite impressed with the way Banjo spoke last night at the dinner. He did a bit of a talk and he did well, but he put a bit of a target on his head because they asked him about the game today. So we'll be interested to see how Banjo goes out here.
That is expected. He's had a great season of footy, Banjo, but it all comes down to this.
And that has been spoken about. The first 13 has won confraternity and they've also won the local comp, but this is the one. This is the one that they have to win. So it's going to be interesting. So young Marriott having another shot. And definitely the sand. The sand is having effect here, which is retro. I believe it was Paul Grant, the father of George and Harry and Monkey and Billy, King Billy, with the 4 boys all being Brennan's old boys. So we're going to see now if Banjo's going to kick this one out on the full, which will be interesting. He's taking the safe approach. And that is Matty Hackett. And who's taking the ball forward there? Is it Wade Fickling? Wade Fickling taking the ball forward. Heavy defence. That's Will Clark. Will. And now taking the ball forward. Is that number 12? I know it's not Chris Hughes. That's Callum Sloan taking the ball forward. They're going wide again. Brooke Marriott with the first 13 player coming up. I think was Malik Elisala coming through, shooting through. So coming out of dummy half is Anselm Fadiaki. Fatty taking the ball forward. And he's from the 1998 seniors. Mateo Tapalbon taking the ball. It looks like he's moved over into the fullback position. So the first 13 trying to get out of their own end. They won't want to make another error here, taking the ball forward. I haven't seen much from the Bush Pig Hunter. He's off. He's been hooked. Yeah, so, and the ball's gone down. Down there. Is it a knock on?
Yeah.
Knock on?
Yep.
Who knocked it on, do you know?
No, I'm unsure.
You're not sure? Number 17? Who's number 17?
Sebi Jones, yeah.
Sebi Jones, unfortunately, dropping the ball. There's about 3 minutes 40 to go in this first third, which is hard to remember that we're playing thirds, normally quarters or halves. They're going to come out the left-hand side. Marriott, he's changed direction. Geez, he's going to hear about that for a while. Oh, and he's been taken into touch there. Young Urandri Ingra. They look quite good there. Marriott, who did he make look silly in the first 13 there? Rydell Terrell, he will not like that, Rydell.
It's unexpected from Rydell. He's also had a very good year, but Joe Max has shown class and experience.
Yes, and it's great to have Jet Ballard here, the Year 12 Hayes House captain, taking, here in commentary. It's great to have him along, and, his expertise in rugby league is fantastic. So the first 13 taking the ball forward, they're going to be on the 40-metre line, which is painted in blue, not red, which it normally is, but that's because we're at home with the Seagulls. Mateo Tabo Bond, he's away, too much pace. Oh, with Chip and Chase. We're going to see what's happening, and that's a try. And he's done really, really well there, the young boy from Gracemere. Yeah, there, Taz Komolati. What are your thoughts on that, Chet?
Oh yeah, Taz, he's a very fast boy. Sometimes it's like he's got a third leg out there, and he just showed real speed just to get on there, down the sideline, get that ball. Great hands from him. Yeah,
he was running quite quick. Yes, he was running quite quick. So it did look really, really fast. And chip and chase there from Mateo Tapao-Bond, and great play for the first 13. I don't know if Glenn Minnow would have been happy with the chip and chase. But it's all about entertaining the crowd. It is all about entertaining the crowd today. So it takes the score to 10 points to 8. First 13 currently leading with about a minute and a half to go until the end of this first third. I don't know if we're going to get a kickoff. I don't know.
Maybe. We'll see how this kick goes from Banjo in the sand, and he struck it well and he's got it.
Well done, Jet. That really well done. An amazing kick there off the sand pole, which, if you just joined us, is due to retro round here at the Old Boys game. So 50. We are going to get a kickoff. I forgot that there's 454 subs, so they've all just come on. He's done well there, young Komolati, taking the ball forward. He's been hit there by Gisu and Matty Hackett. Shane Rolls, I can see he's pumped. He's looking to get out of the line, the 1987 senior and the captain of the Old Boys. First 13 coming out of their own end. They're very eager, the Old Boys, but it is the first third. Shane Rolls involved in that tackle. He's in at second marker. Taking the ball forward there. St. Brendan's College, first 13. And there's a penalty. Penalty, and he's going to be spoken to here. So I'm quite interested in what we're talking about. Is here in the first third. So penalty for the first 13, who are currently leading 12 points to 8 over the Old Boys. Penalty, not sure what for. So be interesting because they have not kicked for touch. Oh yeah, he's bit of work in the tackle, and he has kicked it out this time. So, yep, luckily it didn't hit my car. Thank God, it was very close. It was one car away. So we've only got one footy, so it's very much retro round. Some kids run away with the ball. Oh, ball boy, do your job, son. So with one tackle here, Jet, what do you think they're going to do?
Oh, we'll see from Banjo. He might do a bit of magic, chip and chase, and cleaned up well from the Old Boys. Oh, and they're on the attack now.
Oh, it got a little bit exciting, but I think there could have been a hamstring blown there if he got into space. So with the score 12 points to 8, I'm going to take a short break. We'll be back very soon. It won't be a long break because they're trying to get things done quickly today, and there is 1,000 subs, as we've talked about many times. So we'll be back very shortly with the commentary, but the live stream will keep going.
Griffin! Griff! Are you coming? She's right there. So
we're going to be back here now for the second third. It's been an exciting game. 12 points to 8. It's been played in really good spirits. So the old boys are currently trailing the St Brendan's 13 Year 12 side. 12 points to 8. So the old boys have pulled rank here and said we're running with the wind. So the old boys have said we're running with the wind. So turn around, boys. We're going the same way we were. So just like when you're at boarding school at St Brendan's, the older grades certainly pulled rank on quite a lot of things. So I'm here joined with Hayes House Captain, currently Year 12 student Jet Ballard. Jet, your thoughts on the first third?
I thought it was an entertaining first half, especially from the old boys. They came out guns blazing. A few errors cost the young fellas, but we'll see how the second half goes and what feedback they got.
Yeah, errors were certainly a little bit of a problem. So there could be 14 on the field, which certainly one year I played in the old boys and there was 22 of us on the field and the first still scored. So, but kick-off there from the talisman himself, Mitch Wyatt. Jake Pearce taking the ball forward. Solid contact there from Will Nevin and Jace O'Neill. The first 13 coming out of their end, looking expansive. They're looking to run the old boys around. Taz Komolati, who's got speed, he's put the ball forward, and Mitch Wyatt's over there. Mitch does not like getting beaten, so he will certainly put in a massive effort. So very enterprising play there from the school side, the St Brendan's first 13, taking the ball forward. Will Neville, and he's been heavily involved. So I think, he's trying to lead it on for his old man not being out there. Oh, there he is. He's back on the field. The bush pig hunter himself, Blake Field, and taking the ball forward. Petru Toby. Oh, and he's put the ball down, Big Pet. He is a great human being, Petru Toby. He is a good student up at the college. Chris Hughes, 1997 senior, and funnily enough, as I say that, I've got roving reporter Denny Ryan, who is a 97 senior who's filthy, was cut from the squad. He went down and he found out a bit of information that was said at the first break there from their coach Bradley Nevin. So what have you got to tell us, Denny?
Yeah, Brad said, look, boys, keep control of the ball. Our ball control needs to be solid and it needs to be better. He was particularly hard on Chris Hughes for his running efforts, but his defence has been really solid. Keep up the good work, Hughesy, and Mitch White, he's like a vampire. He just doesn't age, does he? He's out there killing it.
Yeah, he doesn't. He does not age. So yes, so thanks for that, Danny. It was really good. I'll get your thoughts probably after the next break as well. But yeah, Chris Hughes' running style certainly needs to be worked on. So Hughesy. So the first 13. Oh, and he's been belted. Absolutely belted. So he was tackled quite hard. Oh, and they're a little bit excited. I think that's Jamie Simpson. Is that Jamie? Yep, it is, number 4, 2003 senior. Does a lot of work in the community, Jamie. It's good to see him out here on the field. So got a bit exuberant, and that is not out. Taking the ball forward there is young Ingra for the old boys. And Chris Hughes, he's been left on the short side. Oh, tackle him, Mr. Kaplik. And there it is, that's a try. It's Mr. Kaplik, 95 senior, running the water. Well, I wouldn't call it running for the first 13. He nearly had to make a tackle there, and young Marion had to sidestep him to get over the line. But nice play there. Good deception on Chris Hughes, pushing up on the right side for them to come down that short side. Jace O'Neill did really well, and young Marriott scored a good try. What were your thoughts on that, young Jet?
Pretty poor defence from Brendan's, and also the error from Banjo. He's got to capitalise on those kicks. He's got to work with the wind. But yeah, they just need to sort out their defence, communication out there. Obviously, the team's changed a bit with a few boys going down to all schools, so they're still trying to find out their combinations.
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it in your voice that you're making excuses for the first 13. So, mate, that's good. That's good that you're sticking together. So, but yeah, that sounded a lot like excuses. they've got people missing at all schools. That sounds like excuses. Some of these blokes have only met each other tonight in the old boys, and they've just put that on. So really well done, Jet. I like how you're sticking together, which is definitely a Brennan's old boys trait, which you will soon become in a couple of weeks. So unfortunately, Mitch White has missed the kick. The vampire, as Danny Ryan called him, 12 all with 15 minutes to go in this second third. So a little bit different to be talking about thirds in a game of rugby league. So I just got really excited, Jet, just to see Mr. Kaplik try and get out of the way.
It was a sight. Yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful stuff to see. So the ball is gone. Oh, when it rains, it pours, they say. When it rains, it pours. So that has gone out on the full. Was it our man, Banjo?
Unfortunately, it was my Hayes House captain, my partner, Banjo, who did come up that error. He's having a bit of a shocker, but I'm sure he will turn it on soon. He's giving the old boys a chance.
Well, it could be a bit of that, but myself being a fellow Hayes person, it's good to have someone in Hayes commentary, because Hayes House is dynamite. So which is very, very different for a lot of people to hear. Big shout out to former student Damon Keating. He likes to keep the Dewey Gold alive online, but Hayes House is dynamite, so don't mess with dynamite. So the old boys going forward through Will Nevin, and he's thrown a dummy to Sammy Holzheimer. They've certainly got really good shape here for a team that's just been thrown together, Jet. I'll remind you, they've gone down the short side with Dion Gisu, and he's being manhandled there by the first 13. Will Nevin moving into half. Good service there from dummy half, and they're coming across over to the right side of the field, and they've gone the short side. They've gone dummied and gone down the other side again. Sammy Holzheimer will not be happy. So they've hit it with Sammy. Sammy changed direction. He did have a target on his head. Oh, and he's been wrapped up. The boys told me they can't let Sammy score. Is that true? They can't let Sam Holzheimer score?
Yeah, they've been talking up a big game for ages, talking crap about Sam Holzheimer, but I think he's going to give it to him, especially Blake Field. But he did shut down that try there, Blakey, which is quite unusual.
Yeah, quite unusual. So good sledge, but yeah, the boys are definitely after Mr. Holzheimer. He's currently working up at the school, so they did not want, and there has been a lot of banter. So the first 13 coming out of their own end, taking the ball forward. And I can see a couple of the younger first 13 players running the water out there, Carter Ford and Harrison Hill. And they've gone expensive again. Taz Komolauti, he has changed direction. He could have drawn the fullback, unfortunately, but very well done there from Marriott. And they've gone to hold him down to do it. And the forwards run onto the ball there, Jake Marriott. Is he involved again, Jake? No, he's out the back. Got my numbers mixed up. Oh, offside. You got to be nice to the old boys. Come on. It does take us a lot longer to get on side as an old boy. So, come on, you got to be a little bit more fair. Come on. And Sammy's up there doing the right thing, talking, telling him, come on, please. So, Kaya Turner. He was on time for this one today, I see. He was here for kickoff. He's really good with his time frames, isn't he, Jet?
Absolutely. He's always on time, always doing his thing.
Certainly. So taking the ball forward there is young Walker, held up by Sam Holzheimer. They're going towards the middle of the field. And taking the ball forward there is Will DeForno. Where's Will from?
He's from Catherine in the NT, along with Jake Pierce.
Oh, that's very exciting. Thanks for your insights there. It's his first game in a few years for Will DeForno. Oh, and the other Catherine boys put it down. Jake Pierce. So the old boys, and they're ringing the changes. Somebody stay on. Somebody's got to go to dummy half. So they're going to go over towards the middle of the field. Young Ingra taking the ball forward. So the defensive team's off and the attacking team's on. So thought processes. Jet, what are you thinking so far of this third?
I think the old boys are getting onto it. They've swiped a few around, so they'll be out there with fresh legs. I think the boys are looking a bit tired for the first 13. I feel in the middle, especially Will DeForno, Jesse Markson, they're struggling out there. They've just got on too.
Yeah. Both sides have rung a few changes, so nice little flick pass from Mitchy White there. The crowd got very excited, and he's getting heavily involved at the moment. He's looking to throw quite a lot of dummies, taking the ball forward. And tackle with the ball. I think that is Tom Effany. No, if it's not Tom Effany, it is Sam Stibbards. And the old boys going close. Looks like they've been caught short. Fadiaki into dummy half. Coming across. Hackett. Oh, numbers. Chris Hughes, give, son. Give. Oh, and he's over. I'm not sure if he got the memo after last week's grand final. Nobody knows the referee's name from the last week's grand final. So what should this suggestion be for that, Jet?
About the name? The call. Let it play. Oh yeah, I think let it play. You know, it's the boys' last game. It's the most important game of them all. So let them play.
Did you think that was an obstruction?
I didn't see it, but I didn't go.
Really great to have my co-commentator watching the game. So thanks for that, Jet. I'm so glad I got you involved watching the game to give those highlights for what just happened. So Rydell Terrell taking the ball forward. That was not an obstruction. That was not. So being a bit biased here towards the old boys. So the first 13 wrapped up, trying to get out of their own end. There's just under 10 minutes to go in this third. Jakey Pearce, as you said, the boy from Catherine, taking the ball forward. He's been wrapped up and he's on the 40-metre line. Ball's been played, going over to the left-hand side of the field, using numbers. And that is Ethan Cusack. So being joined in commentary at the moment now by Jack Hacksaw Duggan. So what can you tell me about Ethan?
Many know him as the Billow Brawler. I'm quite excited to see some superstar play from the Billow Brawler without his signature chip chase. He's known for it and he's quite exciting to watch. And here goes St. Brennan's and they're in by none other than Rydell Tyrrell.
Well done, Jack. I probably should have got you involved rather than the Hazy House captain, but it's been called back. So good to see you paying attention to all of the action. It's been called back, so not a try. So I think he's been given the memo. He's been given the memo to the old boys will probably lynch him if he doesn't put some calls their way. So you got all excited there, didn't you?
Excited, Rydell Tyrrell. He's newly signed to St. George Illawarra Dragons. He'll be starting pre-season at the end of the year. He's up against Jace O'Neill, which is quite a matchup.
Yeah.
Both superstars at St. Brendan's College.
Certainly. Chris Hughes taking the ball forward. For those people out there who remember Chris from school, he's certainly missing a lot of hair. So I'm quite excited, actually. I've been joined by the Water Boys from the first 13. Carter Ford and Harrison Hill with Jace O'Neill, he's through. I might have to hold off. Taz Komati.
Boys backing up.
They've come from everywhere. He's missed it. So boys, you're normally out there on the field for the first 13. How does it feel running water?
Probably not the best, to tell you the truth. You know, you want to help the boys as much as you can, but you can't do it.
What do you think, Harrison? What are your thoughts? I did see you evade that play down here when the old boys scored, but Mr. Kaplik nearly got run over. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, it's no fun. I just want to get in there and flog them, mate. They need to wait till next year. They're all going to get flogged whoever's playing. So yeah.
He certainly put a target on his head, young Harrison Hill. So and I like it. I like people who are brash and make predictions. So he wants to belt people. Chris Hughes, I've been sledging him, but he's gone. Hughesy's gone. He's done his shoulder bad. So he's gone. So thanks to Harrison and Carter Ford, but definitely Harrison Hill has put a target on his head that he wants to get belted next year. So and they've done well there, the old boys, to let that ball go over the line. I do hope that Christopher's okay, Christopher Hughes. As I was saying before, people may not recognise him because he did have hair when he was at school, so unfortunately. So, the boys are back. These boys just really... But Harrison, I've had a bit of a think. about it. Mate, you have definitely put a target on your head for next year because this live stream will be saved forever.
Yeah, that's fine. Get on the Old Boys Facebook as well. I want to see that. That'd be great.
So I am looking forward to next year. You have made me very excited for the fixture next year. So that is good. Boys, what did you think of the dinner last night? The Old Boys Foundation, you just got invited along to that as the first 13. So your thoughts around that and what you took away from it?
Oh, probably the things I took away from it would just be footy's not life. Like you can always do stuff after footy, and that's the main thing. Play footy while you can and just enjoy it as much as you can. If you don't enjoy it, you know, like just try to get something out of it.
Yeah, certainly. And what about yourself, Harrison? Just with great play from Dion Gisu. So I'll leave this. Front row putting a kick in. He'll get his foot cut off. Harrison, just while the first 13 taking the ball forward, what did you take away with it? In particular, I'll lead you towards like seeing the 73 cohort, the 83 cohort, and the 98. What did you take away from that? Seeing those boys coming back together to get together and catch up on old times.
Yeah, no, I think it just shows all the history of all the old boys still getting around each other, which is good to see. But yeah, they're all on it last night having fun, which is good to see. But yeah.
It was, certainly, and like I was fortunate enough to be at the school for some of the years of the 98 seniors, being a 95 senior myself, so it was good to catch up with a few of the boys who were a bit younger than me at school that I haven't seen for a long time myself, so it was really good. But I spoke to Bradley Nevin earlier, and it was about the 73 seniors, so 45 students in their grade, and they had over 20 of them there last night, so it was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's good to see all the boys getting back together after a couple of years. Oh, here we go. Yeah, but yeah, it's real good to see. But yeah.
Well, thanks, Harrison. I'll let you go because Glenminnow will be filthy at the moment. The play is just breaking down a little bit. So thanks, Harrison, and we might get you back in the last third.
I'll leave you to it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Harrison. I really enjoyed that. I'm talking to Harrison and Carter, some year 11s who are running the water for the first 13. With the Bush Pig Hunter taking the ball forward for the first 13. Now taking the ball forward, coming out of the line. Will Clark has certainly, and he always took a great intercept before Will Clark. Seb Jones taking the ball forward before. Banjo. Oh! My man, Petharu Tobu, and he has been axed. He has been axed, and that was by, I think it's young Matty Hackett. So Petharu Toby has been hammered. I'm pretty sure it was Tony Hackett. And no, it was Tony Hackett. He was number 9. He was in it. And number 3, I think it was Fadiaki. Yeah, Fadiaki in there. So, or Ethan Jackson. I think it might have been Ethan Jackson. So, absolutely fantastic. So, great defence on their own line with 3 minutes to go here in this third. The old boys, not sure if they'll be as expansive as the first 13 ever been, but they're looking to get out of their own quarter. So, joined here still by Jack Duggan first, who's in grade 12, finishing up, going to be an old boy in a couple of weeks. What are your thoughts, Jack?
I think the first 13 just need to look to hold on to the ball, as they've been dropping it a fair bit. And the old boys look like they're just running straight through the middle. They need to tighten up the middle of the first 13, otherwise they're just going to get plowed through. It's quite an interesting game to watch.
Yeah, it certainly has been. So thanks for your insights. I'm trying to work out who's going to be the commentator of the match out of you and Jet Ballard. So a pretty good set there from the old boys. And Matteo Tapaubon taking the ball forward. He is lightning fast, and he is through. And it does, look, Sammy Holzheimer does not want Rydell to score. He's over there, and great substitute there from the old boys. He's taking him forward. Shane Rolls there trying to gain some ascendancy. Sam Holzheimer in the play the ball all over him. Taking the ball forward is Malik Alasala. Banjo in at dummy half again. From dummy half, he's going to have a go. And he is wrapped up and held up. I think it's that Sammy Holzheimer underneath. It is. He's all over it. Oh, he's all over. I'm enjoying watching Sam play this evening. He's one of my favourite players to watch play rugby league, Sammy Holzheimer. So the first 13 coming forward. The Pig Hunter taking the ball forward. the bush pig hunter himself, taking a nice hard carry there, but he's been wrapped up there by Will Nevin. They're going out the back through Banjo Walker, Kaya Turner. He's going to use time and space, and he's been wrapped up there. Good defence from the old boys. Going on to Banjo again. They've kicked the ball through, and he's... Oh, no. Oh, yes, he's going to give a try here. I would not have given that. He could get lynched, the referee, today. The old boys could be after him. So 16 points to 12 with 45 seconds to go. So I thought he'd done a really good job there, young Ingra. Get the ball over the dead ball line, but he didn't get it. It's bounced back the other way, and try's been scored there by Rydell Terrell. Did you see Dragons?
Dragons, St George Illawarra Dragons. He'll be joining them at the end of the season for a pre-season for the under-18 Harold Matthews competition next year.
Jeez, full of insights. I did give Jet the heads up about getting a bit of information for me, and he came up with one thing. Yeah, one thing. He's from Cloncurry. So thanks, Jet. I really appreciate that. So Jet Ballard. So with a kick here leading into the... There's the siren. A kick leading into the break. I think that's Izzy Waters. It is. Izzy Waters. He's going to have a shot at goal. Off the sand. Oh! And as we said, it is a little bit different kicking on sand than it is to kicking on a tee. So we're going to have a short little break just to catch and recuperate, and Jet Ballard can probably go and do a bit of research for me. So I'd like to thank Jet for that. But we're going to have a break now, and we'll be back really shortly with the last third of the game. So thank you.
If I make it to the grade 12, I'm going to play this game.
So here we are, we're back for the final third with the first 13 currently leading 16 points to 12. 16 points to 12. So last third, it's going to be really interesting to see how the action goes. See what's going to be happening going forward. So it's been an exciting game of footy. It's been close. And the old boys, for some reason, were 2 players short. I don't know how that works out. So, but they're 2 more players for the old boys. But I'm joined in commentary by Hayes House captain, current Hayes House captain, Jet Ballard. Jet, thoughts on the game, and what do you think is the possibilities moving forward?
Oh, I think it's a cracking game. I just spoke to Mr. Catholic, and he said that the feedback was good. Hold on to the ball. Also, he wants to see Banjo and Rydell link up more. They link up on and off the field. They got a great what would you call it? They got a great connection, and yeah, we'll just like to see that bit of magic from some 2 superstars.
Yeah, so great feedback. I did see Mr. Catholic throwing his arms around him and that, but I think he was just trying to air out the chafe from underneath his arms. So the old boys, what a take from young Marriott taking the ball there off the kickoff, and they're going forward. Now the old boys, Ethan Jackson taking the ball forward. He was another player that the first were talking about targeting in the old boys side. So Mitchie White taking the ball forward, and that is onto Sloan. So taking the ball forward. So we did get a little bit of feedback. They did tell us that they wanted the boys to do a bit more linking up, but I am joined once again by Carter Ford, grade 11 at St Brendan's, running the water for the first 13. Can you tell us what was spoken about in the huddle?
Oh, just to keep the strategy that we're on, just running up the middle. The fellas are probably blowing a bit now, like that's all right. Yeah, they've just hit it in the touch. I don't know who he is or yeah, that guy. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty good match, I think, in these last 20, and I can't wait to see the end result is.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Carter. Just getting pestered here by the little fella. So yeah, the boys have left us. So thanks for that, Carter. So the ball's gone into touch, and the first 13 is going to play the ball. Blake playing it, taking the ball forward is.
That's Elisha Walker there. He wants to do dentistry next year, whether he gets the marks or not. I mean, who would know? Who would know with that bloke? Plays the ball there. Rocco going in Orca. Takes a little scoop. Offload to Jake Pearce. Oh my God. Oh. There we go.
And that was Jamie Simpson there. Jamie Simpson played for South Sydney in the NRL. And he did a really good job there, Jamie. And he's there at marker and doing quite well. Young Pethru Toby taking the ball forward there for the first 13. He's one of my favourite players at the college. So taking the ball forward is from Catherine, big Jake Pearce. The old boys looking to try and put them in to the ground here and trying to come back. Currently trailing 16 points to 12. Very slow play the ball. I know Glenn Minto, the stand-in coach, will not be happy with that. And the ball's been put down by Banjo. I think you've definitely put the mocker on him, sledging him. He won't be happy if he watches this back, Banjo. I think he will be having a word to his fellow House captain, Jet Ballard. So the old boys on the attack. That's gone back. Oh, they're offside, yes. Definitely offside there, the first 13. I did see Brad Nevin go into his pocket at half time, and he was talking to the referee. I'm not sure what was exchanged, but I do believe that there was some exchange. I did see him talking to the referee at the break. Taking the ball forward is Fickling. Fadiaki into dummy half. Goes over to the left-hand side of the field. Dummy there. Hackett. Fadiaki into dummy half again. 98. Or is it Fadiaki? Or is that... There it is, Fadiaki. So, unfortunately. So, it's been knocked on here. So, he's played at the ball. You can't tell me there's not been anything happening here. So, they've played at the ball, the first 13. the old boys are going to get it. So a bit fortunate there. Thoughts, Jet?
Yeah, the old boys, they'll get another crack at it, and I think they'll go over here. The boys, they've got their heads down and everything. Kai Turner, hands on hips. At half-time, he was telling everyone to do their job, which is quite ironic coming from him. But I guess we'll see how he goes here.
Yeah, it's quite interesting too, because I know you're really good at math. So when you play thirds, you don't generally have a half-time. So it was that third time. So you did really well. So Mitchy Wyatt, and he's over. And he's over in front of the crab pot. He's over in front of the crab pot over there, and they all went up in unison for Mitchy going over the line there. So yeah, it's really good with your math, being third time. Yeah. So 16 all the score will be 16 all with 15 minutes to go. It's been quite an exciting afternoon of rugby league. Earlier in the day, St Ursula's first 13 played the Old Girls. So, and that was won by the Old Girls 28 points to 12. So that was the inaugural game. So 28 points to 12. I do believe I heard that Tamara Creamer was absolutely fantastic in that game, and she was given player of the match. So did a really, really good job. And then another exciting game of footy was played in the annual St Benedict's versus Sacred Heart game. And I think it was won by 2 points by Sacred Heart, 16 points to 14. So, yeah, St Benedict's did put on a late comeback. So, and it was quite exciting, and it's all part of the day and part of the fanfare. And he's missed the sandpile. Brooke beat Marriott will not be happy. So Marriott will not be happy with that kick off the sandpile. So yeah, now that people have worked out where I am, I'm starting to get pestered by students from the school. So yeah, they're definitely they're around the place. So I've been looking for my mate Danny Ryan, who was doing a bit of reconnaissance mission for us to find out a bit of information, but I can't find him at the moment. So the St Brendan's first 13 kicking off, and the ball's been taken by Ethan Jackson. He's going to take the ball forward. Ooh, nice solid hit there from Rotholfo Hunt. Where's Rokoko from?
He's a Sangoan. He's from all the way from Barcaldine, and he's day one. He's been here since grade 7, and he's graduating out of school in a few weeks, like all of us.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for that. That's about time. Like, you're starting to lift your standards, Jet Ballard. I'm becoming impressed. You're getting into the Jack Duggan territory. So about time your research is starting to pay off. So the old boys coming down the left-hand side of the field. Ball's gone out the back. Marriott. And great play there. I lost a bit of sight there. So the ball's going to be played. Going towards the middle of the field to Stibbards. And he's offloaded. Oh! Ingra. So now I can see James Simpson out here on the right-hand side of the field. He is screaming for the ball. Absolutely screaming. So, and yes! Is he going to give it? Oh! And he says that he unfortunately he's put the ball down there. The number one for St Brendan's College, which gets really hard because there's two number ones and they could have both been on the field, but it was Jeffrey Russell, and he unfortunately looks like he knocked on. I thought he scored. What were your thoughts there, Jack, Hacksaw, Duggan?
I have a feeling that this referee may be hooked after this game. The old boys weren't too happy with it up in the crab pot. He's got a bit of feeling about this game. Oh, here goes Blake Field. He's very known for his chafing problems.
Okay, yeah, we'll probably leave that there. He'll probably need some ointment later on. So he's taking the ball forward. So the first 13 coming forward. Hunt into dummy half. Benjo Walker tipping the ball on, and he's been driven into the ground. Great defence there. Then that's not Jamie Simpson. That's the other number 4 for today. And he just stole his lunch money. He's just run away and stole his lunch money. So the other number 4, it doesn't look like Jace O'Neill. I think it's because the jerseys are so big, which Bradley Nevin put forward to us before that Jace was petitioning about. So Will Nevin taking the ball down, 16-all with 11 minutes to go here. It's starting to get a little bit exciting. Jacob O'Brien has his hand up here for the old boys saying, get it out to me. Get it out. Get it out, Jamie Simpson. Jamie. And he's put the ball full. He's knocked it on there, unfortunately, Angus Durrani. So, yes, it looked very enterprising there. It looked quite good. Jamie throwing the ball out in one hand. It looked exciting. Jet Ballard, Curran Hayes, house captain. Thoughts on the play?
I mean, I think they went for the right option. I thought he got a bit too fancy with the offload. I think he should have just kept it simple through the hands. But I think they'll live and they'll learn, the old boys. They'll defend here, defend hard, and get the ball back. And probably, no surprise, he the first one making it.
Well, there has been a lot of sledging from young Jet Ballard towards his fellow students about their ball handling skills. So, and yeah, Blake Field's off, so unfortunately, so he's just walking across in front of us, or fortunately. So he's been quite good, actually, Blake. He's taken the ball forward quite hard, quite adventurous. And he's been picked up, nice tackle there. Been picked up, the number 20, Will DeForno. We talked about he's been out for a little bit of time with bad knees, so he's taken a bit of time to get back on the field, so it's good to see him back out there. So Izzy Waters is in at dummy half for the first 13. Nice slow play the ball, very well done there from Effany. And then Banjo Walker, and that's been charged down. Been charged down, so it's going to be interesting. Is he called 6 again? Oh, the old boy's trying to say that he had hold of the ball. So they come towards the middle of the field, the first 13. Isaac Walker taking the ball forward. Oh, Elijah, sorry. I apologise to his old man Bryce. He's a good man, Bryce. So apologise to Bryce and his family. I got his name wrong. Elijah Walker taking the ball forward. So the slow play the balls in this third, which I definitely expected from the old boys. So, oh, Banjo. Like being a Hayes House boy, I'm not happy with the amount of drop ball that there's been. But an interesting thing that I found out from talking with his father last night. His father was in Gettins. But when his boys went to school at St Brendan's, they got put into Hayes and they just never said anything. But as I like to think of it, they saw the light. Well, what do you think? What do you think, Jet?
Absolutely. I think Hayes is kind of picked on at the school, sort of the dark horses. And we do get robbed quite a bit of numbers. But I think what we make up for, what we lack in quantity, we have more than make up for in quality.
Yeah, certainly. So Hayes House is dynamite. So taking the ball forward, it is Jace O'Neill taking the ball forward, and he's been wrapped up. So the old boys have certainly had a lot of possession down this end of the field. Jamie Simpson, and he's been wrapped up. He's played the ball quickly. Quick play the balls. Going out. Will Nevin. He's looking like he's getting close. The ball's been thrown inside. They're getting very close to the try line, so nice adventurous play. Coming out, Sammy Holzheimer! Soldier, ball driver, he's over. I told you he's one of my favourites to watch, and the boys will not be happy about that because they did put a target, and he will be reminding the boys that he's gone over the line. Certainly in the weeks coming up, he will be reminding the grade 12s that he scored, and he scored under the 6. Their thoughts, Jack Duggan?
The banter will be going crazy in the automotive classroom after the Billow Brawler did call out Sam Holzheimer. And once again, the Billow Brawler has been put to shame by big Sammy Holzheimer. Yeah,
certainly Ethan Cusack was known to have called him out in class and said, "Mate, I'm going to get you." And all I can say is that bad luck, Billow Brawler, you have gone down. So first 13 taking the lead for the first time. No, not sorry, the first 13, the old boys. So I got a bit excited. So they're in front now, 20 points to 16 with a kick from in front. Marriott, yep, he's worked out how to kick it off the sand. So he's put it over, and it's getting a little bit exciting now. So 20 points to 16 with just 6 minutes to go here. It's been exciting. I want to say thank you to the Old Boys Foundation for asking me to do the commentary. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's good to see the Old Boys here and the first 13. So it's been a great weekend with the dinner on last night. And I do know that the 73, 83 and the 98 classes have gone and had a tour today up at the school to go around and see, and it's been a lot of changes over the years. So yeah, it's been a really good weekend and really well done by the Old Boys Foundation. So kudos to them. So the Old Boys now coming forward. Jacob O'Brien playing the ball. Sloan taking the ball forward. And now, Kai Turner. I think he just turned up. So the Old Boys, they've made a lot of territory here. So with just about 5 minutes to go, I've been joined again by the water boy Carter Ford. I will hold off. Mitchy Wyatt, he's given it. Oh, nice play there. 6 to go. Jamie Simpson. Oh, he's big don't argue there on Forno. So what was said with 5 minutes to go? What were the messages from the coaches and Mr. Capley?
Oh, just we've been in the same place before, as we said, Drapesy. You know, we've been here before, in Confro and stuff like that. You know, we've been here before in the rookie grand final, so the boys are pretty sure what to do. So.
And now you've gone further behind, and apologies there. I think he was talking about a truck at one stage then, Carter Ford. So a try has been scored by Mitchy Wyatt, who was labelled the vampire for not aging earlier on in the call. So it's going to be a little bit hard. But as Carter alluded to, they've been in these situations before. He did mention a few other things, probably from the French vernacular. But 26 points to 16, and the first 13 have been in this point before. But what are your thoughts, Jet?
Oh, I just thought the Old Boys, you know, they just sort of settled into this game there. They didn't take it too seriously at the start, but I think that once they switched on, you know, it was just a matter of time before they got into the lead. The first are looking quite down on their feet, looking a bit sad and stuff. But the Old Boys, you know, they're getting around it. They're high.
Yeah, certainly. It's been quite an entertaining game, and just walking in front of us, just off camera, Mitchy Wyatt, the talisman himself, scoring the try there. Great play from Jamie Simpson. So it's good to see the boys coming back to get involved. Led ably today by Shane Rolls, 1987 senior. So I'll let you all do your maths out there. Obviously, Jet will struggle with that one because his maths is not his strong point. So there is 3 minutes 47 to go. The clock's been stopped, and Marriott, who's had a little bit of trouble with the retro round sand, kicking off the sand pile, which is what's been brought back for the Old Boys today, and he's still having trouble with it. So he did a lot better than was it Isaiah Waters, who he grubber kicked it along the ground. So with 3 minutes and 26 seconds to go, trailing by 10 points here, 26 points to 16, the Old Boys leading currently over the first 13. So there's been a lot of sledging going on between the boys and the Old Boys. So it's exciting. I like it. I enjoyed it. Puts a bit of a thrill in the game. So ball's been kicked off. It's been taken by Durrani. Wade Fickling. Oh, I've never seen Wade do that. But that is amazing. Offload, and the Old Boys. And look at Will Clark down the sideline. Look at him. He's putting his head down. Oh! Pure exciting play. So very exciting play there. So I was going to have a crack at Wade Fickling for running across the field, but then he's just made something so exciting. Maybe he should do that a little bit more, Wade. He's normally all about the rough and tumble and taking the ball forward. So very exciting stuff here in the late stages of this game. As I said, big kudos to the Old Boys Foundation. So St Brennan's with 2 minutes to go. They've certainly been in this situation before, and we've known what's happened. So they're going to have a crack here. And they are all hungry to get in space. So the ball's been played. Malik Alasala taking the ball forward, and they're offside. Yep. Oh, and you can hear it. One of the greatest calls I've heard at rugby league. Get him on side. Get him on side, sir. So Banjo, can he kick it out? Yes, he can. First one of the day. Well done, Banjo. So very proud of you getting the ball out, being a Hayes House captain. It's Hayes House's dynamite. So a minute 30. They need to score rapidly. And I think they'll go close. They'll go close. And then I reckon the clock will be stopped. But if Brad Nevin has anything to do with it, the clock will not be stopped. So he'll be keen for it. Oh, that was high. Penalty. It was just a little bit high there from Stibbards. It just creeped up a little bit. I just think he was trying to remind the young fella of who's in charge. So quick tap been taken. Oh, big pet. It's been wrapped up there. I think Banjo was whacked too. So, Rydell Terrell puts the ball over. 52 seconds to go. 26 points to 20. Good math. Well done, Jet. Thanks for telling me that. Your math's improving today. So thanks a lot for that, Jet. Jet Ballard, current grade 12. So 26 points to 20. He's had a quick shot. And he's missed it. So here we go. This is exciting. This is exciting. 25 seconds to go. Really good, Coops. Really good. I'm drawn by James Cooper. Senior at 1995. 1995 senior, joined here with the old boys trying to take their time, walking slowly, very slowly. So there is going to be a kickoff. So this is exciting stuff. 26 points to 20. Old boys, let's see what the first 13 can do. And it's out on the full. It's out on the full. Mitch loves a bit of excitement towards the game. So ball's gone out in the full. The wind has been quite hard to deal with. So I've just seen quite a few boys run down from the old boys. And they are... It's going to be interesting to see how this goes. So 26 points to 20. St Brenna's first 13. Taking the ball, Terrell, Rydell Terrell. And it's been wrapped up. The first 13 of, that's 5 in a row, I believe. 5 in a row that they've gone down. So I'll do a bit of wrapping up. So once again, thanks a lot to the St Brenda's College Old Boys Foundation. Really enjoyed them. So really enjoyed the weekend. It was great. Thanks to you, Poon Seagulls. Thanks to all the sponsors of the Old Boys Foundation. So 26 points to 20. Game's all wrapped up. I want to say thank you to my co-commentators, Year 12 students, Jack Haxel Duggan. Thanks, Jack.
Thanks for putting me on here, Tracy. I really appreciate it. Great affair. Love the boys. Love the game. Beautiful.
Thanks, Jack. And I've also been joined by current Hayes House captain, Jenny Ballard. So thanks a lot, Jet, for doing it. Your research and your maths was a highlight for me.
Yeah, thanks, Don, for having me. It was great game of footy.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. Thanks, boys. Want to say thank you to both teams. Tremendous effort. That's a bingo. And, it was exciting. The first led for quite a lot of time. But the old boys have come home and they've won the game 26 points to 20. So thanks to everyone. Thanks for watching. Appreciate everything. And green and gold forever. Thank you. Thanks, Dave.
So what do you think the odds of me
I just started walking.
We could see more the whole thing. Where were you? We were in the grandstand, and then we watched these come around. And then we dirt mounds. Yeah, we're on circles. We're up here. Next corner, you turned around. We dipped all the way out there, back behind the.
What team are you on? Let's just see ya. Is he at home? Is he at his mum? Bye, Pooh.
Hello everybody, my name is Rob Corboy. I'm the principal here at St Brendan's College here in Yeppoon. The college has a wonderful reputation of being a leader in boys' education here in Queensland. We are blessed to have a fantastic staff here at the college who are committed to excellence in the teaching and learning program. We have a reputation of producing decent young men, that rounded and grounded, strong mind, gentle hearts, that sense of gentleman, the gentle but manly.
We talk a lot about SBC family here at St Brendan's. Come join us.
It's truly a fantastic place to work.
People you meet here are the people you're going to remember.
We're a community of learners. Our staff are supported in their teaching journeys to select professional development that they're motivated by and passionate about.
As I mentioned, we have an outstanding and diverse academic program, and as well as an extensive extracurricular program that gives boys the opportunity to grow into young men full of knowledge, faith and respect.
We have a proactive pastoral care program underpinned by the ethos of Edmund Rice. When you work here, you will experience and feel the connection that permeates through our community.
From laundry, catering and ground staff, teaching, heads of department and administration, we all have a role to play in who we are today.
More than education, we are proud that young men leave our college with a brotherhood and belonging for life. Come join us.
I've been teaching here for 7 years, and the thing I most enjoy is when you go downtown and the boys just walk up to you and say hello.
Having a multi-million-dollar STEM hub allows the students to really innovate and get into their projects with technology. It's really revolutionised my teaching strategies. I'm loving working here, I have been for the past 7 years, and I love the way that the school is really supportive of 21st century learning practices.
Come join us.
There are many things that are unique about St Brendan's. You will find old boys still connected to the college. We have the only school-based rodeo program in the nation and an annual rodeo each year. We provide really amazing experiences for our staff and our students. The people that work here are fiercely committed and bleed the green and gold. We are sprawled at the base of Mount Barmoya on 300 acres on the Capricorn coast, nestled among beautiful gardens and abundant sporting fields. Every opportunity is at our fingertips and there is space to grow. As one of the 15 old boys on staff at the college, I invite you to come and join us.
One of the great things about working at St Brendan's is the location. It provides a great coastal lifestyle. Yeppoon's got all the natural charms like the XIII Islands, Byfield National Park and all the uncrowded beaches that people come here on holidays for. But it's big enough now that there are so many other options for locals and things to be involved in the community. Just thinking about staff that work here at St Brendan's, we've got people involved in musicals, perform in bands, players and officials across all the football clubs in town, netballers, triathletes, rowers, sailors, surfers. It's a great place to live, especially for those with kids, their sport for choice.
At St Brendan's College, you're able to connect with people in a culture of collaboration, growth and innovation. It truly is a great place to work. I invite you to come and join us.
Come join us. Come join us.